Going on, guys? Get started here in just a minute. Just going to give people time to jump on. Looks like there's a huge drop off on the table. Need to fix that. Absolutely, locals. That was a huge break. So hoping to get the same thing here. Be nice to get a big TLO. Absolutely. So we've got 15 absolute mega boxes. Uh, they're all out there right there. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and then the 15 on the side. Let's give it a couple minutes and then we'll get started. Had some problems with the mic last time, so let me know if there's any issues. Absolutely, Chris, that's the plan. New setup, so it's still work in progress. Who do you got tonight, Chris? Absolutely, let's go, Andrew. Absolutely, Bill. Big kabooms. We've hit quite a few, so hopefully we get a few more. It's probably going to be our last absolute mega box break. Um, I've done a lot of them. This is going to probably be the last one. I'm going to do a 20 absolute blaster box break um, Friday. And I'm doing a Don Russ 15 blaster box break on Thursday night. Then I think I'm gonna do some select football too. I don't know if it's gonna be this week or next week. So who's everybody looking for tonight? Bucks, Chargers, Dolphins. Nice. Titans, Jay Will. Absolutely. Yeah, we've had some really good luck on these. Like, I know there's all that stuff about like people weighing and stuff like that. Like, I'm sure there's some shady shit out there. Don't get me wrong. Um, I don't do that. So I mean, I always hope you guys get the best stuff possible. It's hard to pull. Don't get me wrong, but we've pulled like 7 kabooms or something like that. Some fire audits too. I'm gonna move all the boxes out. I already got them all out there. Just the camera gives me room. I don't have to reach across. I'll count them all out as we go along. Still using the old webcam. What's up, Rory? Good to see you, buddy. Still getting used to the setup. It's cool to have new camera stuff, but I'm absolutely not used to it. I still got to get it towards set up properly with everything. Get all the depths right. Get the lighting right. That's the next thing. Ordered some more lighting so I can get the lighting a little bit better. Appreciate you guys jumping in though and joining. Cowboys, let's go. Chasing Jamar. I like a lot of these rookies, man. I like this rookie class. I like 2020 rookie class too. And 2020 rookie class is really coming along, man. Oh, nice. Parsons a beast. So we got here, we got 4 packs per box, 10 cards per pack, one autograph and memorabilia card per box on average. Look for the ultra rare Kaboom insert. Just the back that goes over everything in it. You get all the different signature rookies. Find 6 red parallels per box on average. There we go. I love the like the low numbered rookies on this stuff, like the signatures. I think that's really cool. Something I really like is the fact that you get like some really cool low numbered rookie autos. I think that's fantastic to be honest with you. I mean, Don Rusty didn't get that. This is like the first one where you get some like really low numbered rookie autos. And I mean that's a big deal because there's a lot of there's a lot of rookie, stuff out there in general. So I mean to be able to get low numbered stuff, like hey, there's only 10 of it, I think is really, really cool. So all right, here we go. First box. Go through kind of slow on the first box, just so everybody can kind of get an idea of it. Couple things, all rookies will be sleeved, all inserts will be sleeved, all hits will be top loaded. Um, any points will be random between the teams that are in the break. And that will be after the break. We'll do that. Whoever wins will get all points. All right, so here we go, guys. First box. Good luck. Yeah, like especially like as you get down to like the like out of like my favorite's probably like either the out of 10, probably the out of 10 stars, gold stars, or whatever yellow stars, or the out of 25 is sick too. All right, guys, here we go. Good luck, everybody. First pack. Get some fire for the first pack. Now that it's sick. All right, we got base, we got Burrow, AJ Brown. I'm gonna go through base kind of quicker. There's Cobb, Murray. We got a red parallel. It's gonna be DeAndre Swift on the red parallel for the Lions. The first box over they're kind of slow, and we'll speed it up. They get Davis Mills on the red. Nice. Trevor Lawrence started out. It's never a bad thing to get a Trevor right away. There's that Trevor Lawrence. I'm still a T-Law truther, by the way, guys. I think he's gonna be okay. Let's get some structure, some NFL structure in there. I think he's gonna be all right. There goes that Trevor Lawrence. All right. We got Kadarius Toney. Kadarius Toney. We got Browntree for the Bulls and Sermon for the Niners. Kids Porter. Yeah, nice T-Law start. Can't beat that. There's a weird setup for these. Normally, you have your memorabilia cards. They're like in the middle of them. I think the first one's gonna be memorabilia, which is kind of odd. Hopefully, that means something odd and good. Well, there we got Zach Wilson. Going to be on the rookie materials. Going to be for the Jets. This is the first time I've seen that set up, by the way, in these, and it opened up like 350 megas. It's the first time I've seen a setup where the memorabilia card was the first card. Kind of interesting. I always think pack configurations are kind of interesting. All right, there's that Zach Wilson right there on the rookie materials. I like the rookie materials. I think those are nice cards, especially after the kind of the Don Russ, which is kind of like whatever. Like I really like the way those rookie materials are set up, and even the rookie force is a good looking card. All right, I got Kamara on the red for the Saints. Weird setup on this pack. Then you get Javonte Williams on the introductions. Tremble for Tampa Bay. Amir Smith Marset, he had a touchdown tonight, I believe, for the Vikings. Patterson, Washington, and Adetokunbo for the Falcons. Yeah, why not? That's a nice card. All right, so then we got Higgins, Bengals. Let me turn that off next time, guys. Sorry. Hill, Chiefs, Jones for Green Bay. Then we got Bosa for the Niners. Dalton on the red for the Bears. They used him tonight. Evans on the red. Bengals. And then we've got Bateman for the Ravens. Bateman had 100 yards the last week. I don't know how he did this week. They got Felton for the Browns. Nico. Come on, camera. Nico Collins. Try to throw a little more light in here. We got Nico Collins for the Texans. And last but not least, we got Boogie Basham for the Bills. His reporter card. Last pack, so we should have an auto on average on this one. So it does look like we are going to have an auto. All right, I got DJ Moore, Panthers. Derrick Henry for the Titans. Cooks is covering up a hit. We got Brandon Cooks. Good luck. Oh, we got numbers. We got Trey Sermon, and that's going to be 75 out of 75. Look at that. It's a nice card. That's going to be 75 out of 75 for the Niners. There's that Brandon Cooks. Expected more than Trey Sermon this year. He got hurt, but I was really hopeful for him. And that's a 75 out of 75. Makes it for the Niners. Nice card. And that's one thing I like about Absolute is you get those numbered autos, which are pretty sick. We got Jimmy G on the red for the Niners. ETN by Storm for the Jags. ETN, what could have been? Hey, there we go. We got a Mac Jones right there. There's Mac Jones for the Patriots. Yeah, absolutely. Not too bad at all. Is that Mac Jones? Mac Jones, T. Law, Trey Sermon, 75 out of 75. Zach Wilson, rookie materials. Not bad. We got Killian Hill for Green Bay. Donnie Brown for Washington. And Trey McKitty for the Bolts. All right, so this is going to be second and third box. Yeah, like, from what I've seen, it can be up and down. Sometimes you think like, oh yeah, this team's going to hit a lot. They don't. Um, just from what I've done, my experience in this stuff, 'cause I've ripped a lot of absolute. Um, I would say overall, over the course of a couple of breaks, it's pretty spread out, to be honest with you, from what I've seen. I would say the biggest thing is if you have a team or team you're going for, I know it can get pricey, but just kind of try to be consistent with going after them, depending on what you're going after. And also, one thing I see in absolute is there's value in just about every team, depending on the breaker. If the breaker sells the points, don't break with that guy. But if he does what he should do, which is disperse the points for whoever's in it, even some of the lower price teams can be valuable when you're talking about points because of how much the points are right now. Resell the points, pays for your break in the next 2 or 3 breaks. Justin Fields hits a lot. I'll say that's honestly true. Justin Fields, ETN hits a lot. Um, but I mean, I don't know. I pulled a Mac Jones kaboom, and I pulled a Mac Jones auto out of 50. So it really just depends, I think. But I pulled a lot of Justin Fields autos. First break I did with Absolute, I pulled out of 75 and out of 50 Fields auto first break. It's pretty sick. All right, we got Molden for Tennessee. Pitts is kind of up and down year for the Falcons. Sleep with Pitts. Let's upload the first Pitts. Wow. First couple of Pitts is on the top load. Because I top load at least 2 cards for everybody. No matter if you get hits or not. Go 2. There's the Pitts. It's been a really weird NFL year this year. And then also it's been weird for the card releases. Card releases have been so backed up. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm going for Mac. There's Bolton for the Chefs. Yeah, it's tough going for Mac. I'm not gonna lie to you. Marshall for the Panthers. Like, and it's like, had guys going after him quite a bit. Looks like Otto's coming up next. But yeah, like, I had guys go after him consistently for a while, get that kaboom, didn't get one. Then like next break, kaboom. There's Hunter Henry on the red. No, it's not an auto, it's just a turned around card. It fooled me. I knew she was out of place. They're scratching for the Colts. and the Hunter Henry on the other side. They fooled me there, guys. No auto, and it was kind of a weird pack configuration. And you got McLaurin base, Kelsey base for the Eagles, Rogers for the Patch, Green for the Cardinals on the base, and then a kids reporter. So I agree with you, Local. It's a good point. But also, though, like I meant, but the thing is, Mac Jones's Kaboom was like 8 grand, I think, when we pulled it. Like, that's insane. Bateman for the Ravens. There's Rory's guy right there. You got Felton for the Browns. Nico for the Texans. You got my boy Scott's guy right here. It's gonna be Boogie. You got Burrow on the red. You got Waddle on the red. Waddle's played really well this year, especially when Tua's playing. Throw a top loader on the red Waddle. Tua seems to play better when Waddle plays too. Got some base here, but Brady's never base. We always sleeve up the Brady's. Dak base. You got Kyle Long base and Justin Jefferson on the base. I think we got an auto coming up in this pack. What do you guys prefer, points or autos? I prefer autos. Some people are like, give me points. Kelvin Joseph for the Cowboys. Another guy who hit a lot too was Waddle for the Dolphins. There's Marquez Stevenson for the Bills. This guy's a beast right here, and he's covering up the auto. So there's Parsons. We're going to top load Parsons, of course. And it's going to be Dolphins. It's going to be Hunter Long for the Dolphins. There's the Parsons. Top load both of these. So Dolphins with a hit. I like both. By the way, 503. I like both the Jets and the Bears plays. I like Trevor too. I'm a big Trevor guy. I try to get Jaguars whenever I can. There's the Parsons. I think Illusions is coming out this week too. What do you guys think of Illusions coming out? There's Wilson on the red for the Seabirds. Then you've got Quentin Nelson. This guy's a beast. Quentin Nelson's a beast for the Colts. Herbert, we always sleep the Herberts. Lamar Jackson for the Ravens. Carson for the Seabirds. And Baker. I think he's an actor. I think that's what he does. Little Brown. I feel you on that. Like I'm a Trevor guy. I just think like he was such a bad situation. Like all the tools are there. Hey, nice another Mac Jones, and then we got a redemption coming up. I love redemptions. I'm not gonna lie, there can be so many different. I want to make sure so I can see they're still there. We got a redemption coming up, guys. Redemptions can be Etienne, Bateman, Mond, Najee, Chase, uh, Lawrence. Uh, who else? I know I'm missing somebody. Is that Mac Jones? Second Mac Jones. The one guy we're yet to hit an auto of is Lawrence. Now Etienne, I pulled a ton of them. Oh, Pitts as well, I think. Killing Hill. Yeah, second Mac, not too bad at all. Then you've got Downey Brown for Washington. And now the redemption. I love these. So good luck, everybody. Now let's do this too. Put the kid over there. Sport is football, of course. Hopefully it wouldn't be baseball. 2021 Panini Absolute. Signature rookie, so no numbers. It's going to be Kellen Mond. Kellen Mond for the Vikings. Vikings with the hit. Nice. Kellen Mond auto for the Vikings. Going to be signature rookies. Kellen Mond for the Vikings. Going to be our third auto so far. And then we've got AJ Brown on the red for the Titans. Zeke Elliott for the Cowboys. Then you've got some base. You've got Barkley, Fuller for the Dolphins, Diggs for the Bills, and Roethlisberger for the Steelers. All right, we got Rondale Moore for the Cardinals. Let's see if he steps it up with Hopkins out for the rest of the year. We got Hunter Long for the Dolphins. Had his auto a minute ago. Des Fitzpatrick, Titans. Camp, I've got a ton of camp autos too, including my the backwards car, but I don't think it's going to be an auto. There's Mixon. He's on the red for the Bengals. Let's see. Nope, just a red for Monroe St. Brown. Monroe St. Brown has been really stepping it up. Then you got base, you got Stafford, Chark, Young, Washington, and then you got a Burrow and a Kids reporter. So what do you guys think about illusions? Anybody gonna be buying any illusions? Because I think illusions is gonna be next on hobby and retail. I'm kind of looking forward to changing it up, something a little different. McKitty for the Bolts, Gainwell for the Eagles, Surratt for the Lions. Then you've got Phillips for the Dolphins. We got Cobb on the red. A nice one coming up on the red. It's going to be Trevor Lawrence on the red parallel for the Jaguars. Bad T. Lawrence right there on the red. There's that Lawrence on the red. All right, we got Drew Lock, base. Hurts on the base. He's supposed to be back this week. Then you got Ryan, Falcons, and Quinn Williams for the Jets. So we got Ball Hogs coming up. Then you got Sean Wade for the Ravens. Hey, there we go. Trey Lance for the Niners. Trey Lance was like impossible to hit last break. We hit one Trey Lance. There's a Trey. All right, then we got Joseph Asai for the Bengals. And Ball Hogs is going to be Steelers is going to be the hit. And it's going to be Claypool. We got Claypool on the Ball Hogs. There's the Ball Hogs right there. Claypool. Mahomes on the red. The nice third Mac Jones. It's going to be Mac Jones on the introduction for the Patriots. That's three Mac Joneses already. Not too bad. Mac Jones and Trevor doing pretty well early on. Get some base. You got AJ Brown, Titans, Randall Cobb, Texans, Kyler Murray, Cardinals, and Josh Jacobs, Raiders. All right, got Jaguars. Got ETN for the Jaguars. Jamar Jefferson for the Lions. Going to be Golston for the Cowboys covering the Ball Hog. And that's going to be AJ Dillon, who's a 10 times better breaker than I am. AJ Dillon on the Ball Hogs for the Pack. Let's take for the Packers. A couple Ball Hogs early on. First stargazing looks like it's going to come out too. That's Kyler Murray. That's going to be on the red for the Cardinals. And you got Aaron Rodgers stargazing for the Packers. Nice Rodgers. Probably going to be the MVP this year. Then you got base. You got Myles Garrett, Travis Kelce, Dalvin Cook, and Daniel Jones on the base. So it's going to be 4, 5, 6. Box 4, 5, and 6. That's 4, 5, and 6. Well, we got a kaleidoscope coming up, it looks like. We got Justin Jefferson on the base there. Saquon, Giants base. Fuller's base, and he's covering up a hit. It's going to be a nice one. It's a good one. It's going to be Zach Wilson on the kaleidoscope for the Jets. Nice buy low right there for the Jets. Some good value. Get the Wilson on the kaleidoscope. Nice card. Nice hit for the Jets. Not numbered on the kaleidoscopes. Still cool cards, but very rare. Very, very rare. I agree with you. It's good speculation. It's the first Zach Wilson kaleidoscope I pulled. Only the second rookie quarterback I pulled. I pulled it Trey Lance first break. Bosa on the red. Very nice. It's going to be Jamar Chase on the red for the Bengals. Jamar Chase on the red. Very nice. Good red parallels. Trask for the Buccaneers. Jamin Davis for Washington. Darden was getting got a lot more playing time last night. And then Ojulari for the Giants. The kids reporter. All right, I got Jamar Jefferson for the Lions. Golston for the Cowboys. Quiddy Pay for the Colts. There we go. There's Justin Fields right there. And doesn't have Matt Nagy destroying his career right there in that picture. He wasn't Trubisky. By the way, Nagy's atrocious. There's the Fields. We got a Fields auto fast break. That's pretty cool. You got on the red. You got Kelsey on the red for the Eagles. Kumbo for the Falcons on the red. Then you got Hawkinson base, Taysom Hill base, Montgomery base, and Debo base. Debo's a beast. The kids reporters. Debo's having a hell of a year. All right, you got Roundtree Chargers, Sermon Niners, Trimble. Nice Niners break so far. You got Trey Lance on the rookie materials. Trey Lance on the rookie materials for the Niners. Got the Sermon 75 out of 75 auto. Lance Pat there. Not too bad. Just to start out. Absolute Lance. You know what? There was the break yesterday did not have one Lance. Jared Goff, Lions, Scotty. Not one damn Trey Lance. Chase Young, stargazing. Two kabooms, but not one Trey Lance. You got Bass, you got Montgomery, Debo again, Teddy B, hope he's okay, and Tannehill on the base. Lions are doing well right now, but we still got a lot of boxes to go. Hopefully, we can pull some good stuff for everybody. I mean, last break we hit the kabooms, two kabooms on the last three boxes. Memorabilia card coming up. It's Stefan Diggs, Big Ben, Drew Lock, and then you got Michael Pittman Jr. on the Ball Hogs for the Colts. The ejected Michael Pittman Jr. on the Ball Hogs for the Colts. It wasn't a Bills kaboom, Scott. Was not. It was Pat Mahomes and Barry Sanders. His Ball Hogs, Michael Pittman. Let's hit the Colts. Ball Hogs have been coming up quite a bit. Like three out of the first, I don't know how many. Then you've got Marquise Brown, so Hollywood Brown on the red. Then you got introductions. You've got Kellen Mond on the introductions. We had his auto earlier. Fryermuth for the Steelers. Brightwell for the Giants. Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's really come a long ways. And Michael Strackton. I know, Scott. It's good to have you back because I already know what's coming. Brooke, they were the Mahomes and a very Sanders. It was a 20 box break. I feel like we're due for another one at least. I only have one break. Mooring for the Raiders. Otto's coming up, looks like, guys. Palmer for the Bolts. I haven't had a break. I only had one break in the last 3 weeks after all that absolute we were doing. So I took a little break. There's Warner for the Saints, and the auto is going to be back-to-back Saints, just like in the packs. Got Ian Book. Is that Warner? Saints with a hit. Ian Book auto. Got Benchy is all about Ian Book. Yeah, took a little time off. Now we're going to get going strong again with Ian Book. Got some breaks lined up for the rest of the week. Looking forward to some of those breaks. They're blaster breaks, but they're still pretty cool. We usually have good luck with blasters. There's Devin White on the red, Tampa Bay. And we've got Waddle by Storm. Top load the Waddle. Some base real quick. We've got Teddy B, Ryan Tannehill, Lindsey, Texans, and Colts, Jonathan Taylor. NFL rushing leader, Jonathan Taylor. Wow. Yeah, sorry to hear that. I'm gonna get top loaders open real quick. Ian Book is the pride and joy of absolute football. Even though Rory's guy Kenny looks pretty good, I have to say. He was talking about him, and I was like, oh, Kenny has been a monster. Sorry to hear that, Scott. Hopefully, there's better stuff ahead for you. It is the holidays. Happy holidays, everybody. Amir Smith Marset for the Vikes. I'm going to be doing a Christmas Eve break. I don't know if it's a good idea or bad, but I was like, oh, why not? Patterson for Washington. I don't have anything planned for Christmas Eve, so Kumbo for the Falcons and Bateman for the Ravens. Patrick Peterson on the red for the Vikings. Amon-Ra St. Brown for the Lions on the red. And you got some base. It's going to be Lindsey base, Jonathan Taylor base, Pride of Fresno State base, Derek Carr, and then Cam Newton base with Kids Reporter. Well, hope everything gets better for you because of the whole COVID thing or what? Got Hurts for the Eagles base, Matt Ryan base, Quentin Williams base, Jets, Miles Garrett base, Browns, a lot of base right there. Very for absolute. Felt like Don Russ from it. You got Darnold on the red for the Panthers, Cast Rock on the red for the Vikings. They got Molden for the Titans, Kyle Pitts for the Falcons, the second pick, so we'll top load that one. Bolton for the Chefs, and Terrence Marshall for the Panthers. I'm so happy to see you guys both back. So good to see see Scott and Steve O united. And the only bad thing is Rory's not here to moderate, so I apologize for the shit show in advance, guys. Just want to say that I apologize for it. Jacob Harris for the Rams, Brandon Stevens for the Ravens. There's Oa for the Ravens. Nice Najee for the Steelers. Najee's a beast. He got held in check this weekend, but it's more just because of bad quarterback play in the offensive line for the Steelers. But yet they're still always in contention. If it would have been hashtag group hug, you might have had me, but not this slash group hug. There's Aaron Rodgers on the red, Chuba Hubbard on the red for the Panthers. Oh, Fresno State's greatest, Derek Carr. Cam Newton for the Patriots on the base. Oh, Scotty, your guy right there. There's CeeDee Lamb. How about them Cowboys? DeAndre Swift for the Lions and a Kids Reporter. Yeah, Steve, don't have Rory time you out. Put him time out for a couple minutes. Otto's coming, guys. We got Felton for the Browns. Basham for the Bills. Nice. Mac Jones is covering up a hit. It's a pretty decent one. We got Mac Jones there. I think it's going to be Kadarius Toney for the Giants. Nice Giants on the board. Toney had like one really, really good showing, and then just kind of nothing after that. But he's got potential. The Giants need to get their stuff together. Mac Jones, it's like the fourth Mac Jones card so far. Toney Auto. Galladay on the red for the Giants. Chubb on the Unsung Heroes. It's not a red Chubb. It's the Chubb. Then you get CeeDee Lamb. Oh shit, I forgot Scott's on here. I can't say his first name, otherwise it gets on PG-13. There's Swift on the base, Kamara on the base, and Alden on the base. Hey, I'm supposed to talk about other breaks. Break check. Just kidding, by the way. But it's funny though, because you do that in some of the other breakers, like they'll like delete the comment or hide the comment. It's so funny. Kelsey base, Cook base, Jones base for the Giants, and the auto is going to be something that's going to upset Rory, I'm sure. It's going to be Patrick Jones, and that's going to be 6 out of 50 for the Vikings. That's it, Daniel Jones there. The base, it's going to be 6 out of 50 for Patrick Jones. Very much so. Very sparkly. Very nice. I don't do much baseball. They do a lot of baseball. I'll be doing more baseball, but they just do a lot more baseball than me. So I mean, I got in a break with them one time. Roy told me about. There's OBJ on the red, Rondale Moore by Storm for the Cardinals, Kelvin Joseph for the Cowboys, Marquez Stevenson for the Bills. Nice, Micah Parsons for the Cowboys. That's the second Parsons, and then you've got Rondale Moore again for the Cardinals. And no problem, Scott. Absolutely appreciate you guys getting in the breaks. It's always good fun. And the speckle autos are my favorite. Rory can attest to that. Like the speckles are my favorite cards in Bowman. All right, I got Chuba Hubbard for the Panthers, Tryon for the Buccaneers, and we've got Russo, good Bills break for Bills rookies. Russo for the Bills, and that's going to be covering up. Oh, it's a nice one. There you go, 503. It's going to be Trevor Lawrence on the rookie force. Good memorabilia break today. Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, Trevor Lawrence. Not bad at all. Zach Wilson kaleidoscope. Not bad. Titans, nothing big so far on the Titans yet. Got AJ Green on the red for the Cardinals. There's DK on the red zone for the Seabirds. Get some base. You got Kamara base, Dalton base, Bears. You got Jimmy G, Niners base, and McCaffrey base. I hear you on that 503. That would be awesome. Especially because I get to hit a damn T-Law. I've been wanting to hit a T-Law so bad. Killian Hill, Green Bay. I was thinking about you when I saw that, Scott. He's been doing great. Donnie Brown for Washington, especially all those autos you have of him, McKinney for the Bolts, Gainwell for the Eagles, and Devontae Parker on the red Dolphins. Scratching for the Colts. What's he scratching? Jimmy G on the base for the Niners, McCaffrey on the base for the Panthers, Juju on the base for the Steelers, Von Miller on the base for the Broncos, and his reporter. Nice. Titans. Titans are just snake bitten. So they just hit the injuries and everything else before everybody else kind of has. And losing Henry, I mean, they're built around Henry. But if they get Henry back, they need AJ Brown. I think Julio's done. Julio's hamstrings. He's just done. Because Julio can't stay healthy. But some of the younger guys have stepped up for the Titans, I feel like, on their wide receiving core. They just need AJ Brown back. AJ Brown, Derrick Henry, you got Vrabel putting the death nail in Urban Meyer's career. I gotta send him a bounty. I put a bounty on Urban. Gold chain, case of Red Bull, couple megas, couple hangers, whoever took out Urban Meyer. So I owe Vrabel. And this is box number six, also, 7, 8, 9. Box number 7, 8, and 9. Sorry about that. I do have one point listed live right now. I think it's Domino's Blaster breaks up Thursday night. 15 of them. I'm so glad Urban's done. I couldn't take time to check my phone for all the stuff that happens. Benchy, stop sending me pictures of your DFS lineups. I'll take a look at it later, Benji. Perfect for you, Benji, since you probably own a bunch of Trey Lance stuff. Might be an auto. This is something kind of flashing at me. It might have auto in this. And we do. Could be a good one. Kumbo Falcons, Bateman for the Ravens. Felton's covering up a hit. It's going to be Nico Collins for the Texans. Texans with a hit, and there's that Felton. I'll give you $5 for your Mariota slabs, Benchy. There's Nico. AJ Green on the red for the Cardinals. Got Waddle by Storm for the Dolphins. Got some base. We got Hawkinson, Taysom Hill, David Montgomery, and Debo Samuel. I like the Titans. I like Vrabel. Vrabel's a good coach. He gets a lot out of what he has. That's why I so enjoyed the loser handshake with Urban. I was like, yeah, that's the difference between a winner and a loser. What do you do when you don't have all the talent? I'm not Urban Meyer. Not a fan. There's Laviska on the base, little Mac on the base, Sanders on the base, Ridley on the base, and Julio on the red parallel for the Titans. We got Waddle on the red for the Dolphins. Next Waddle. Ellinger for the Colts. Killian Wallace for the Ravens. Penny Sewell for the Lions. And Eric Stokes for Green Bay. The kids reporter. Yeah, the thing is though is that Benchy told me to mortgage my home and just invest it all in Mariota cards. It's not only Bryce Young. Will they be picking that high? No, because they're always competitive. There's that red Waddle. Well, you know what the Titans should do? They should sign Mariota. Oh wait, they already did. Never mind. They tried that once before. Killing Hill for Green Bay. Tommy Brown for Washington. There's Trey McKitty for the Bolts. Gainwell for the Eagles. And then you've got Devontae Parker for the Finns on the red. Another that's nice. Second to Mark Chase on the red. Parallel. Nice. Very nice. Who doesn't like Bryce Young? I don't have anything against Bryce Young. Just he's kind of small. I don't trust all Alabama quarterbacks. They have a lot of talent around them. But I mean, we'll see. Still got another year left. Tyreek Hill on the base. Aaron Jones on the base for Green Bay. Bosa's on the base for the Niners. And DJ Moore for the Panthers on the base. And then a kids reporter. 1 second, guys. Gonna get some more top loaders. Give me one quick second. Sorry for the delay. We are back again. I got nothing against Bryce Young. I think you always got to kind of wait and see the quarterbacks, especially when they're in college. Yeah, let's keep it moving. I think Mariota's personally a beast. Tennessee should trade trade a first round pick for him. When has that ever gone wrong? Nico Collins for the Texans. Another Mac Jones. Did Mac Jones break? Mac Jones again. Never seen anyone defend Mariota like you. What does he have on you? You have like some like there's Boogie for the Bills. Killingham, Green Bay. Then you got Justin Herbert on the red. I think Mac Jones does a good job managing the game as a rookie. Really well. Look at that, Herbert. Then you got Devonta Smith for the Eagles, and that's on the red. I mean, we'll just wait and see. But Mac Jones, so far, has proven to be a good game manager as a rookie, which says a lot. It's tough. He was in a good situation, probably the best situation of any of the rookie quarterbacks. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm not a hype guy. There you go, Teddy B on the base, Tannehill on the base, Lindsey on the base, Taylor on the base for the Colts, and then the kids reporter. Probably caught him wearing like they have those bad holiday sweater theme parties or something. Benchy is the backup quarterback whisperer, by the way. Benchy is definitely that guy. So like, if there's a backup quarterback you have a thing for, just let Benchy know, and he might get into it too. Devontae Adams on the base, Fitzpatrick base, Keenan Allen base for the Chargers. Oh, the good memorabilia continues. There's Bears. There's Justin Fields on the rookie materials. Nice, good quarterback memorabilia today. Doesn't always happen. Sometimes you get some kind of stuff. There's Justin Fields and the rookie materials. Good stuff so far on the memorabilia. There's Brady on the red parallel. Top load Brady. Red. There's the red Brady. Brady did not have one of his memorable games last night. Allen Robinson on the unsung heroes for the Bears. Then you've got Eskridge for the Seabirds. Kenny, who I think looks great for the Vikings. He's had a pretty good year. Stokes for the Dolphins. And then you've got J.C. Horn for the Panthers. A little incremental things eventually. It's going to take time to get used to the setup and then add on to it a little bit and whatever. Working on it, so I appreciate that. Autos coming up. Surratt for the Lions. Phillips for the Dolphins. Etienne is covering up a hit. I think Rory's going to be upset about it. We'll see. Yep, it's going to be Amir Smith Marset for the Vikings. There's the Etienne. I hope that game's like 6-9 for you, Benchy. There's the Marset auto. Manuel Sanders on the red for the Bills. Cole Beasley on the unsung heroes for the Bills. Get some base. We got Derrick Henry, Brandon Cooks, J.J. Watt, and Darren Waller for the Raiders. Another memorabilia card coming up. Donnie Brown for Washington, McKitty for the Bolts, Gainwell for the Eagles. That's going to be Rams. It's going to be Jacob Harris for the Rams on the rookie materials. Jacob Harris. The memorabilia for the Rams. We were talking about the Rams. The next thing you know, Rams showed up. Lamar Jackson on the red. There's DK on the red zone. He was trying to tell you something, Steve, or Shardo, or whatever you're going by these days. Derek Carr on the base. Cam Newton on the base. There's Lamb for the Cowboys. Just Lamb. DeAndre Swift for the Lions. All right, we got Tucker for the Ravens on the base. Corey Davis base for the Jets. Chubb base for the Browns. And Donald base for the Rams. Then we got Dak on the red for the Cowboys. Roche on the red for the Steelers, which is nice. There's a Jamar Chase, another Jamar Chase. Good Bengals break. Some Jamar Chase cards. Got two red parallels, I think, in him so far. I believe. Don't quote me, but I believe. Surratt for the Vikings. Trask for Tampa Bay. And Jamin Davis for Washington. And then the kids reporter behind him. Another kaleidoscope coming up. Good luck, guys. There's Jamar Jefferson for the Lions. Golston for the Cowboys. Quiddy Pay for the Colts. And then it's going to be Gronk on the kaleidoscope for Tampa Bay. Nice Gronk. Anything better would have been Brady. Nice Gronk on the kaleidoscope. Two good kaleidoscopes tonight. Sometimes they can be kind of, but Zach Wilson and Gronk, it's not bad. Only thing better would have been Josh Allen. That'd have been sick. TJ Watt on the red for the Steelers. Ellinger on the red for the Colts. Hunter Henry on the base. Russell Wilson on the base. Mixon on the base. Mahomes on the base. The kids reporter. All right, we got Surratt for the Lions. It's Jalen Phillips for the Dolphins. Etienne for the Jaguars. Oops. Jamar Jefferson for the Lions. Chris Carson on the red for the Seabirds. Javon Holland on the red for the Dolphins. Then you got Base, you got Kamara, Dalton, Jimmy G, and McCaffrey. So kids reporter. Auto's coming up. James Robinson, base. McLaurin's base. Kelsey's covering up a hit. Team's having a good break. Are they going to have a great break? Is the question. Is the Kelsey? One is good, two is better. You get Trey Sermon for the Niners. No numbers, but the second Trey Sermon auto of the night is the Kelsey. There's the Sermon auto. Come on, Scott. Share the love. You got all those Gabriel Davis cards. Then you've got Kyle Long on the red for the Chefs. Benchie's guy, Ian Book on the introductions, his auto earlier. Darden, who I think is going to be playing more now for the Buccaneers. Ojulari for the Giants. Freiermuth, who started out really hot, and Brightwell for the Giants. See if we get some weird pack magic out of this one. A little weird pack. That looks like it's going to be our rookie materials. Justin Fields for the Bears. There's Fields. Couple Justin Fields cards. Not too bad. Mooring for the Raiders. Palmer has been playing a lot more for the Bulls. Nico's having a good break for the Texans. Almost, not quite. I haven't pulled an Atwell in a while. Now, mind you, I've only done 2 breaks in December, but I was pulling Atwell quite frequently, not as much lately. All right, we got a Judy on the red. Okay. Rondale Moore on the introduction to the Cardinals. We got Bates, Hawkinson, Taysom Hill, David Montgomery, and Debo. All right, we got 10, 11, 12 coming up. All right, so 10, 11, 12 coming up. Well, then change your lineup up. Maybe that's the key. It's Showdown, isn't it? You don't have many choices when it's Showdown. And this is 11, 12 right now. And then we have to end it 13, 14, 15 after this. Well, it's 2 games then. What options do we have with 2 games? What are the games? Who's playing? Otto's coming up this pack. Strachan, Elijah Molden, Kyle Pitts, and he's covering up the hit. Let's see if it's right. All right, here we go. Good luck. It's going to be Tampa Bay. It's going to be Darden with Scott's favorite autograph. Let me get Pitts right here. I'm gonna go Washington football team, and then Rams if they have all the guys. In LA. Here's the Darden auto. That's one of Scott's favorite autographs because it's just so well done. Julio Jones on the red. You got Najee by Storm for the Steelers. Najee. There's a Najee right there. Oh yeah, you need try-ons, huh? Gonna have you fly down there and talk to them about autos, man. Cornell Powell for the Chefs. Elijah Barrett Tucker for the Jets. Levi for the Lions. Javonte Williams has been playing much. He just looks like a stud for the Broncos. Hawkinson on the red for the Lions. Tremble's going to be on the red for the Panthers. We got Base, Swift, Kamara, Dalton, and G on the base. The kids reporter. My lefty's base there too. Chase Young. That was a rookie move. Burrow, Henry, and Cobb. I guess that's why you put everything down with big order, but you can see it. Womp womp. Let the memorabilia coming up. Sertan for the Broncos. Then you get Trevor Lawrence for the Jags. Nice to be Lawrence. Don't forget those this time. There's that Lawrence. Not on absolute, Brooke. I have on Don Russ. You pull like Warren Moon, I believe. Something Samuel for the Bolts. Darden break continues. Now all of a sudden Tampa Bay's coming on strong. You got Ricky Materials, you got Darden. So auto plus the memorabilia plus a cross kaleidoscope for Tampa Bay. Washington's well coached. Daniel Jones on the red. I put something into that. Rondale Moore on the introductions. And Eagles are about to have themselves a quarterback controversy. Kyler Murray on the base. Jacobs on the base. Johnny Smith on the base. And DK Metcalf on the base for the Seabirds. You're an idiot. Bolton for KC, Marshall for the Panthers, Joseph for the Cowboys, Marquez Stevenson for the Bills. Then you got Brady on the red for Tampa Bay. Nice Brady. He's the second red pair with Brady too. That was the Steve-O. Nobody else. Yeah, I haven't seen a checklist though. I mean, I don't even do they have any Oilers on the checklist on Absolute? Because there's not as much base on Absolute. Don Russ has a ton of base. There's Zach Wilson on the red for the Jets. I mean, I haven't pulled one, so yeah, if I haven't pulled one by now, after like 350 megas, something insane like that, then I mean they don't exist. But I mean they could. This might be hobby only or something. You never know. Zach Wilson. Then you got base. You get Kyler Murray, Josh Jacobs, Johnny Smith, and DK again for the Steelers. You're lucky Rory's busy tonight doing Christmas, Steve O. That would have definitely got your time out. You're trying to incite rioting. Not fair. Otto's coming up. Seth Williams, the Broncos. Michael Carter for the Jets. Darby for the Falcons. And then Otto is going to be nice one. It's going to be Rondale Moore for the Cardinals. Cardinals with a hit. There's a Darby. Are there? I've never seen one. There's a Rondale Moore Auto. Titans, nothing, no big hits yet for the Titans. Taysom Hill on the red for the Saints. Nice Jamar Chase on the introduction. And we got McCaffrey base, Juju base, Miller base, and Pittman base for the Colts. I think there's a couple red parallels, things like that for the Titans. No big hits yet, though. But there's been a couple red parallels. Chris Evans for the Bengals. Nico for the Texans. Darius Tony for the Giants. Roundtree for the Bolts. Tua on the red for the Dolphins. Pete Warner for the Saints. Then we've got T. Higgins for the Bengals, Harry Hill for the Chiefs on the base, Aaron Jones base, and upside down Nick Bosa. Kid report. I don't see. I'm gonna have to check on that myself because all I've seen in on Russ is the Warren Moon. Nice Michael Parsons for the Cowboys. Because I know there are some that are like hobby only. They might be autograph only or something like that. Because I've never ever seen one. So it could be hobby only. Sorry guys, I'm wrapping some more top loaders. Because I'm thinking maybe it's just like insert or auto only. That would be like hobby vet insert. Memorabilia coming up. You got Rondale Moore for the Cardinals, Hunter Long for the Dolphins, and then it's going to be Dominic Brown on the rookie force. And it's going to go to Washington. Focus there. All right, then you got Dak Prescott on the red, Mike Evans on the red zone, the Buccaneers. You got Face, you got T. Higgins, Harry Hill, Aaron Jones, and then you got Bosa for the Niners. All right, we got Farley, Titans, Wilson for the Jets. Another Wilson next. We'll top load him. Owusu Karamoa for the Browns. Daz Newsome for the Bears. On the red, you've got Montgomery for the Bears. Bateman on the red for the Ravens. You got base Michael Thomas. You got Gronk on the base. Zeke on the base. And Golf on the base with the kids reporter behind him. I'll get you, Brooke. And if you have any questions, Brooke, you can always hit me up. I'm on Instagram on Cali Card Breakers. I get a lot of guys ask me questions on there about stuff, and I'll definitely try to answer the questions any way I can. It's a good way to get a hold of me to ask me any questions too. Always your help. I think we got an auto coming up in this one, guys. All right, we got Sermon for the Niners, Trimble for the Panthers. Bear Smith Marset is covering up our hits. It's going to be nice one. Patrick Surtain, first round pick. The Broncos. Is that Bear Smith Marset? You get a couple bucks for this card right here. Rory got one and sold it. I think he got like 35, 40 bucks for it. So not bad for a DB cornerback. Paid for your break, Broncos. Josh Allen on the red for the Bills. Oh, damn, that's badass if you got a master set. There's Bateman by Storm for the Ravens. You got base, you got DJ Moore, Derrick Henry base, Cooks base, JJ Watt base. There's Des Patrick Titans. You got Jalen Camp for the Jags, John Wade for the Ravens. There's a Trey Lance for the Niners. The Niners break. Niners had a good break. Yeah, I like group breaks checklists. Kyle Long on the red for the Chefs. Owusu Karamoa for the Rams. You got some base. You got DJ Moore, Derrick Henry, quite a few Derrick Henry cards. Brandon Cooks, JJ Watt, and Kids Reporter. Rory, time him out, please, before you go. If you're still there, Rory, please. He's just getting too weird at this point. He had too much. He's been playing too much DFS. Timmy for the How About Them Cowboys. Greg Newsom. Barmore for the Patriots. I'm a little freaked out by Benchy all the time. Rookie material is going to be Kadarius Toney. Nice Giants break. I don't know, Benchy. Devo Samuel on the red for the Niners. Ian Book by Storm. I don't know how safe you were, Benchy. Base Patrick Peterson. Kenny Galladay for the Giants. The base. Devontae Parker on the base. And Emmanuel Sanders, base. Benchy's like, yeah, Benchy spoke too soon. Rory came off the top rope on that one. Garrett Patterson for the Washington football team. Kumbo for the Falcons. Bateman for the Ravens. Felton for the Browns. You have Mike Evans on the red for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Jacob Harris for the Rams. Darren Waller for the Raiders. Hunter Henry for the Patriots. Russell Wilson for the Seabirds. And Joe Mixon for the Bengals. Benchy. Rory's still getting the hang of timing people out. We really only time out one person, and that's Steve-O. Or Benchy, or the lawsuit Inc. Oh, here we go with the lawsuit talk now. Oh my God. This guy. Here we go with the lawsuit talk. Brooke, this is your first time here, I think. Benchy has, Steve-O has like 4 other burner accounts. So even when we do, time him out, he just comes back with another one. Normally, if Rory was here, Rory would time that one out too, most likely. But Rory had to go to bed tonight, so you know we're stuck. But I'm thinking that Scott's going to get powers here pretty soon. I'm thinking that's what's going to happen with Scott. I'm going to have to trust you and give you a wrench. I don't know about this whole lawsuit guy though. I don't like this one. I prefer Benchy. Whoops. I would never trust you with a wrench, Devo. I thought about it. I thought about it, and I just couldn't do it. I feel like you would destroy my whole channel. This is going to be 13, 14, and 15, ladies and gentlemen. For our last boxes of the evening. Oh, here we go. Scotty 2 bags. How many damn burner accounts do you have? Damn it, Steve. Stop evading justice. Don't be a brat. Brandon Stevens for the Ravens. Brandon Stevens for the Ravens. Oa for the Ravens. And it's an auto coming up. We're working a perfect game right now. Every time I say that, Roy tells me not to because I jinx it. There's Najee for the Steelers. The auto is going to be, it's going to be Russo for the Bills. Nice auto for the Bills. There's Najee. I'll look both of those. We will do a recap at the end, of course. You need to stop trolling people, Steve-O. It's not right. Everybody hates trolls. Here's the Russo auto. There's Najee. All right, we got Khalil Mack on the red for the Bears. Nice Burrow. It's Burrow stargazing for the Bengals. Big Ben. base. Drew Lock base. Get Jalen Hurts base and Matt Ryan base. Looks like Otto may be coming up again. Terrence Marshall for the Panthers. Kelvin Joseph for the Cowboys. It's going to be Marquez Stevenson for the Bills. And the auto is going to be Kenny for the Vikings. Good Vikings break. It's 3 autos for the Vikings. There's that Stevenson. I'm breaking on Friday night, breaking on Christmas Eve. I may break on Christmas. I don't know. I always do late breaks, so it's always after I'm done doing whatever I'm doing. So I don't know, maybe. Vontae Parker on the red. So I don't know what I'll break. I probably won't break anything like that expensive or that huge, just because you never know how many people are going to want to get into a break. There's Michael Thomas in the red zone. There's CD for the Cowboys. DeAndre Swift for the Lions. Kamara for the Saints. And Dalton for the Bears. Do give us a follow on Instagram. We'll probably post all the breaks first. Also, let's see, what else do we have now? We've got a couple other things too. On the Instagram, there's like a link tree that can take you to everything. We're gonna start doing more things on Facebook too, both on the group and on the page. Giveaways on the page, breaks on the group coming up this next year. There's Simi for the Cowboys. Venture, you're paying for everything? Newsom for the Browns. Barmore for the Patriots. Elijah Moore for the Jets. Dez for the Washington football team on the red. Dez, it's Ryan Fitzpatrick. Mon-Ra St. Brown on the red for the Lions. Then you got McLaurin on the base. Kelsey on the base. Do give us a follow on eBay too. Devin White, Tampa Bay, and Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay. So Prism, huh? Wow. I'm looking forward to Illusions and Mosaic. Chuba Hubbard, Panthers. Tryon, Buccaneers. Russo, Bills. Devonta Smith, Eagles. That's good. We needed some more Devonta Smith. Top loaded. Miles Sanders in the red for the Eagles. Werner on the red for the Saints. Then we've got Quinn Williams for the Jets, base. Miles Garrett, base. Kelsey, base. And Dalvin Cook, base. The kids report. We'll see. Like everybody else right now, I'm having a tough time getting anything. Not a lot out there right now. Probably gonna do some mosaic basketball when I can get my hands on it. Select is gonna be crazy. Yeah, that one's probably not gonna fill, but it takes time. Micah Parsons, nice for the Cowboys. Rondale Moore for the Cardinals. Hunter Long for the Dolphins. Dez Fitzpatrick, that's the right Dez for the Titans. Then you've got Emmanuel Sanders on the red for the Bills. Darden on the red. We've had just about every Darden card at this point for Tampa Bay. Jimmy G base. McCaffrey base. Juju base. Von Miller base. And a kids reporter. What are you waiting on, Steva? Parsons. You're talking like prison draft. It's really, really prison draft. My goodness. I think there's an auto in this one. It's kind of flashing at me, but we'll see. All right. We got Brevin Jordan, Texans. Schwartz. Schwartz for the Browns. There's an auto here. It's going to be Shy Smith covering up the hit. That's going to be Jamin Davis for Washington football team. Washington gets the hit. Working a perfect game, guys. I mean, I'm looking forward to a lot of stuff that's coming out. I mean, there's going to be some great stuff coming out, whether it be Mosaic Football, whether it be um, 2022 Tops, whether it be Select, Prism. There's Keenan Allen on the right for the Bolts, whether it be Hoops, Ezekiel Elliott on the red zone. There's so many good products about to come out. AJ Green, Cardinals, Herbert, Bolts, Lamar, Ravens, and Carson, Seabird Space. 6 packs left, guys. And then we're going to start all over again with the hype machine once the draft comes. Memorabilia card coming up. We've got Holland for the Dolphins, Davison Mills for the Texans, Chris Evans for the Bungles. Then we've got Jaguars having hit. It's going to be Travis Etienne on the rookie materials. If you followed his career, you know Cole Anthony gets hurt often, whether it be UNC or NBA. He's a bad team, good stats guy, by the way. Everybody loves Select. How can you not like Select Ridley on the red, especially for football? Football looks amazing. Basketball, not too big on it. Team hits for the Bears, the unsung heroes, base Daniel Jones, Tua, Josh Allen, and Mike Evans. 5 packs left. Memorabilia card coming up. We get Jalen Camp, Jags, John Wade, Ravens. Nice. Trey Lance for the Niners. And it's just throwing more in your face, Scott, since you were trying to get these guys. Kadarius Toney for the second time on the rookie materials. There's the Tony memorabilia. Ah, my boy Vrabel. You know what? I think I'm due for a Vrabel Zebra. There's Trey Lance. I am going to rip some Select. But those silvers look so nice, especially the field level ones. JJ Watt on the red. The zebras are amazing. Kamara on the stargazing. The Tua tie dye was awesome. Michael Pittman on the base. Michael Thomas on the base. Gronk on the base. And Zeke on the base. 4 packs left. I love Retail Select because the sports card investor hates it. And those guys annoy me. Can't listen to their podcasts. Trash. Sertan for the Broncos. Lawrence for the Jaguars. Nice Lawrence. How can you beat the Vrabel autos, man? I'm gonna like devote like a whole area of my home to Vrabel autos. Like this is gonna be one part of like one whole section of a wall is gonna be devoted to Vrabels. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sacrifice one before each break, one after another until they're all done. That's what's gonna happen. I need to do that. Tony for the Giants, Roundtree for the Bolts, Tucker on the red for the Ravens, Sean Wade on the red for the Ravens, Baker, I think he works for Allstate or State Farm or something, Stafford for the Rams, DJ Chark for the Jags, and Chase Young for Washington. Perfect game is still intact with 3 packs to go. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little nervous. I think we have a perfect break here. I don't think there were any points whatsoever. Magical. Just absolutely magical, guys. 3 packs left, including this one. Book for the Saints. Turner for the Saints. Patrick Jones for the Vikings. Asante Samuel for the Bolts. Monty Adams on the red for Green Bay. Then you've got Jacob Harris on the red for the Rams. DeAndre Hopkins for the Cardinals on the base. Bosa base. Marquise Brown base. Darnold base. And Kids Reporter. Aside for the Bengals. Atwell for the Rams. Powell for the Chefs. Garrett Tucker for the Jets. Judy on the red for the Broncos. Ojolari on the red for the Giants. Then you got base, you got golf, Peterson, Galladay, Parker, and then a kids reporter. Last pack, guys. Good luck. PSA 10 base, what brand? Prism? Memorabilia card coming up, guys. We got Sermon, Niners. Tremble, Panthers. Amir Smith, Marset, Vikings. Ball Hogs is going to be CeeDee Lamb for the Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb for the Cowboys. Better than a Mariota. You could have bought like 4 Wander Franco PSA 10s. Corey Davis on the red for the Jets. And you got Aaron Rodgers stargazing for the Pack. You got base Burrow, base Brown, base Cobb, and base Kyler Murray. Those are breaks, guys. Those are break, guys. Thanks for joining. I'm going to do a recap. Give me a minute to put that together. There were no points, so there'll be no random. The first time I've had a break, whether it be 10 boxes or 15 or 20 or 30, where there were no points. I always like getting autos. Optic? Good night, Scott. Thanks for stopping by. Just getting everything together for a recap, guys. Give me a couple more minutes. A lot of cards to kind of sort through and get organized. Almost there, guys. A couple more minutes. All right. Here we go, guys. To recap. Instagram right now, and that's gonna be Cali Card Breakers. There's Tom Brady on the red. Tom Brady on the red. Kyle Pitts 1 and 2 for Kyle Pitts. Then you got Waddle by Storm. 1, 2 Waddles by Storm. Waddle on the red, and then there's another Waddle on the red for 4. You get Devontae Smith on the red. Devontae Smith again. Najee by Storm. Another Najee. Come on, Parsons 1, 2, 3, and 4 Parsons. Then we got Jamar Chase on the red. Jamar Chase again. Jamar Chase introductions. 3 on the red is 4. 2 on the red. Fields 1, 2. Wilson on the red for the Jets. Another Wilson, that's 2. Trey Lance 1, 2, and 3. Niners have a good break. You had Lawrence 1, 2, 3. On the red is 4. Mac Jones had a good break. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on the introduction. Memorabilia cards, we had Ball Hogs, we had Aaron Jones for the Packers, Claypool for the Steelers, Pittman for the Colts, and then you had CeeDee Lamb for the Cowboys. Rookie materials, you had Jacob Harris for the Rams, Nico Collins for the Texans, Darden, on the rookie materials for Tampa Bay, and Dami Brown on the rookie force for Washington. Jaguars have a nice break. Etienne on the rookie materials. Darius Toney ×2 on the rookie materials for the Giants. Wilson had a nice break for the Jets. Niners had a great break. There's Trey Lance. Justin Fields didn't have a bad break either. And then Trevor Lawrence on the rookie force for the Jaguars. All right, now autos and kaleidoscopes. No points. So we had Rob Gronkowski for Tampa Bay. Zach Wilson on the kaleidoscope. Jamin Davis for Washington Football Team. Russo for the Bills. Darden for Tampa Bay. Nico Collins for the Texans. Hunter Long for the Dolphins. Ian Book for the Saints. Sertan for the Broncos. Amir Smith Marset, one of 3 Vikings. They had a nice auto break. Kenny. And then you had Kellen Mond on the redemption for the Vikings. Kadarius Toney for the Giants. Rondale Moore for the Cardinals. Trey Sermon, 2 for the Niners. At 75 out of 75, you had Trey Sermon. And then out of 50, 6 out of 50. Great break for the Vikings. 4 autos for the Vikings. I didn't even think about that. I thought it was 3, it was 4. All right, guys, any questions, let me know. Cali Card Breakers on Instagram. Or you can hit me up on eBay. Shipping, today is Tuesday, Monday. Shipping will be by Thursday or Friday. Yeah, appreciate you guys joining. We're going to do some more breaks this weekend. It's coming up this week, Thursday and Friday, set in stone. Possibly one on Wednesday, possibly one on Saturday. Not sure at this point. Thank you guys for joining. Really appreciate you guys. I'll stay on for a minute longer if anybody has any questions. All right, guys, have a good night. Hey, you too, Andrew. Appreciate you.